All right, LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, non-combat video. Cut the video off if it's not your cup of tea. I'm going in. I'm not going in, but I'm gonna start. Okay, so I'm making this video, and it's not even a video response. It's, it kind of got me thinking when I watched the video by Keith Brown. And shout out to the brother Keith Brown, MMA and Boxing. Go subscribe to the channel. And this is not a video about his video. This is a video about, when people actually have your back. And I also want to talk about the 3 emotions of truth, okay? And I'm finna go ahead and kick this to y'all. The 3 emotions of truth. See, there are 3 emotions, okay? Three basic ones. Now, there may be other ones that you know of, but the 3 that I'm going to talk about, this will always give a person will tell you the truth. They'll tell it. I'm talking about right then and there. You don't even need a lie detector. They will tell you the truth. Okay, but Keith made a video, and he was upset, man. Got pissed him off, and I 78 used to tell me that, because when I was sitting around like 300, 400 subscribers, he would just kind of say, "Yo, man, Coach," he said, "Man, it's gonna be days you don't feel like making videos. It's gonna be days, man. People, they're gonna start sending you these death threats." I mean, 78 just laid it out. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna get tired of this, man. But sometimes you don't feel like making a video. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. And this is natural with anything that you do that you really enjoy. Sometimes you don't enjoy doing it sometimes. But, I'm enjoying making this video though. But he kind of laid it out, and, 78 was right again. And every time he say that, I'm like, I start shaking my head, because, he's already been through, what I'm doing. And so, Keith, now you're going to go through what I went through when I started the channel. First of all, you have to start discerning when people really truly have your back or they don't have your back. You got to discern. Then you got to learn how to discern the evil within. So you got to learn how to discern. But we're going to talk about the 3 emotions. The 3 emotions that will trigger the truth. See, how many times do you feel like, hey, you support somebody, or, you really try to help somebody, and then the person that you help the most, that's the person that kind of just take a dump on you the most. Like they dump on you more than anybody else. I mean, how many times have you actually felt that way? A lot of people do. You're not the only one. I'm not the only one. You listen to this video, you're not the only one. Everybody has felt that way. And I started, when I started figuring this out, I'd be on here and I said my goal, and I told everybody, when I get to 1,000 subs, if my channel can ever grow to 1,000 subs, because to me, I was like, I ain't gonna never get to 1,000 subs. I'm never gonna do it, so I'm just gonna have fun. But I said, if I ever get to 1,000 subs, I'm going to first start really taking channels smaller than mine. And I want to start, really trying to promote those channels, really, having them on live streams, and this was really before the live stream thing was really a big deal. People did them, but they wasn't live. You would do them like on Google Chat, and then you have to upload. But, I always said that I'm going to be promoting, smaller channels, smaller than mine, so they can get it. See, that's the coach in me, the coach part of me. I like seeing people do well that I help. I like seeing it. It's always been a big thing for me, like seeing other people do well. Like I've always been that way as a child. I've always been, I think God knew that I was born to be a coach. I was born to mentor. I can't help it. Everywhere I go, I can't help talking to people. I can't help striking up conversations. I can't help getting into, why people think the way they think. I'm a fan and a student of psychology, and I've studied it to a T. And sometimes, what I'll do is I'll know what people's intentions are. Sometimes I'll know. And sometimes I'll just wait and be patient. See, no matter what happens, okay? And I'm telling you this, no matter what happens, when you do something, okay? See, people are in two categories. They either support you, or they will support you. That's it. It's 2 categories. There's no in between. Because see, if they're supporting you part of the time, they don't support you. It's 2 categories. People eventually, if you sit back, they will actually tell you what their intentions are, and they'll never tell you what they are. They'll tell you what they are. See, I've learned, when people talk to me one-on-one directly, I like to listen. I've always liked to just listen. Like, I've never really been that person, I don't know, I just listen. And sometimes people, they just want to talk. I don't know. I've always been, even as a kid, the other kids, you know, like, you know, I noticed the one girl, and this one girl when I was a kid, you know, she was getting beat at home, and we were like 11 and 12, and she was getting beat at home, and, you know, she would tell me, you know, well, you know, my daddy beat me and my mama, and, you know, I just sit there and listen. And, you know, for about 2 years, that little girl spoke to me every single day. And I saw her, what, 4 years ago. And she walked up to me. She said, Coach, you remember when we were kids? And I said, yeah. And she said, you know, had we not been talking, you know, had you not just listened to me as a kid, she said, I think I would have, I was contemplating committing suicide. And, you know, I kind of look at that and I'm like, yo. But, you know, even as a 12-year-old kid, man, I couldn't help. I just like to listen to people, you know. Even sometimes my mom, you know, when we was going through hard times, my mom would just talk. And I would listen, you know. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy, you know. Like, just how, you know, that skill set is helped me, you know, tremendously in life, just being a listener. And so when I say that, you got to start listening to words. Let's talk about the 3 emotions. Because, see, I've always tried to help people. You know, even on YouTube, man. You know, like, the more the people you try to help, sometimes it be people that'll completely turn on you, you know. And see, in 2018, I've told myself that I'm not going to get into any kind of crazy stuff. And I had to cut off some people. I had to cut some people off who I thought that, you know, was ruining my psyche. You know, me trying to get to a goal. So I stopped entertaining those type people. I just stopped doing it. And it's not that I have hate or hatred of it. I don't hate anything. I don't hate anybody, because hate kill you. But I understand what I had to do, and I understand that separation, you got to do certain things. Because, see, some people, you know, Keith, they really smiling at you, man, but they really don't want to see you succeed. And there's so many people out there like that. You know, everything's a competition, but it's not. See, I've always learned that when you help people, the more people you help, the better you get. The more the better you become. The less people you help, well, you just show that you don't know how to collab and work with people. See, the reason why when we do live streams, I actually enjoy people coming on live. And I want subscribers, people who don't even make videos, just come on. Because I enjoy working with people. And that's been my big thing. But I understand people in psychology. So you have to discipline yourself. Listening to people talk is a discipline. Because sometimes you really don't want to hear them talk. You don't want to hear what they got to say. But it's a discipline. And it's a discipline that I've crafted my fancy to just enjoy people's stories or whatever they tell me. The first emotion that triggers the truth is the emotion of anger. The emotion of anger triggers the truth, and it gives you the brutal honesty of the truth. You hear the brutal truth. If somebody mad at you, they're gonna tell you exactly what they think about you, and you might not like it. You might not like what they're telling you. You might hate everything that they're telling you. But you know what? It's gonna trigger the truth, and at least you're gonna know where they stand. And I've had people, you know, and I'll use keywords, and maybe I'll make a video to get keywords out of people that make them mad. I can make a person mad because sometimes when I'm talking to them, and if I know they're lying to me, I'll say something that'll trigger them, and then they'll tell me the truth. See, I've had people do that. Because, see, sometimes, too, you never know people's intention. You never know their intention, but when they're angry, oh, yeah, they'll tell you. When they're straight up angry, when they're straight up pissed off, they'll tell you so much truth that you'll think to yourself, why didn't I already know this? But they were already trying to tell you. Because, see, one emotion leads to another one. The next emotion that triggers the truth is jealousy. Now, jealousy, they're not very brutally honest. People who jealous, they're not brutally honest, but they do and say little things. Like, jealous people, they will try to call themselves trying to expose you. Expose you. Okay? These people, they will call themselves trying to expose you when there's nothing to expose. See, I say who I am because I ain't done nothing in this life that people don't know about. And everything that I've done that was just on the worst level possible, people know. I've already cleared the air. Okay? And I've already redeemed myself from some of the wrongs that I've done in life. And I've done a lot of things. I've done some wrong things. I've done some horrible things, you know. But, you know, I've self-redeemed myself, and those things no longer haunt my spirit. Okay? And I don't know if y'all understand what I mean, but a lot of you will. Those things no longer haunt me. I'm no longer, you know, a slave to what I used to do. But they'll call themselves trying to expose you. They'll call yourself trying to do that. You know, and it's stupid because when they expose you, everybody already know what they trying to expose. I had somebody, tell me, man, I tell people back then you running with the wrong crowd, man, and y'all was torturing that guy. You know what? Well, people already know that, okay? I was 15, 16. Okay, so move on. Now what? What you got now? See, I always say that, man, because, nobody should hold nothing over your head. But that jealousy, and they'll try to be cool. I'm just being real with you. But at the same time, they're trying to expose you, and they're trying to get other people to see negative in you, okay? How many people y'all got like that they act like they so cool with you? They so cool with you, but it don't matter. They'll try to get people to see the bad in you. They'll try to. And they'll try to do it slick, but see, you got to pick up on it. Especially when they say little things, like they try to, throwing you under the bus. Now, me and Eric, when me and Eric do interviews, I throw him under the bus, but Eric know that, we just playing around, okay? He know it's a difference, okay? But I'm talking about, no, these people, they'll try to throw you under the bus. They'll say little things to get people asking questions about your character. See, jealous people, they try to destroy character. That's what they do. A jealous person, an envious person, they'll try to destroy your character. And they'll try to get everybody else to think that your character is bad. But when the people who got the bad character, it's them. They the ones with the bad character. They the ones that just can't do stuff and act like they got some sense. It's them. It's not you. It's not you. But it is what it is, And I always try to tell people that, man. You got to start watching. You got to listen. You got to listen to what these folks are saying, man. Because at the end of the day, they will reveal to you every truth that you care to hear. They'll do it, and they'll continue to do it. And they will, let you know. And see, they'll save you. They'll save you a whole lot of problems in the future. They'll save you problems because, see, you won't have to deal with that kind of foolishness, man. And then, too, another trait, jealous people, they always got drama. They always keep drama going. They always try to keep stuff. It's like you feel like you're in a freaking soap opera. You ever be around somebody, every time you turn around, they got drama going on? You need to run from them people. I'm talking about you need to run from them people. You need to get away from their ass because all they gonna do is to continue to bring drama into your life. And when a person, all they got is drama, that they try to give to you is drama, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And those people will 9 times out of 10, they will never have your back. They will never have your back. It's been people, right on YouTube, I have their back. And another thing too, when they don't have your back, you'll find out, man, that they'll never say nothing positive about you. They may never even talk about you, but they won't say nothing positive about you. They won't say nothing. They won't try to support you. They won't try to promote you. They won't do it. A jealous person, they don't promote you. They ain't gonna do it. I promote people. I promote people. I promote them all the time. I promote people, and I tell people, hey, man, y'all need to go check this out. Y'all need to go to this place. Y'all need to go to that channel. I don't have a problem doing that because the coach in me, the mentor in me, want to see people do good. Now, if I got people I know for a fact, if I know that they ain't rolling with me, and if I know that, they don't want to see me succeed, then nah, I'm not going to self-promote them. I'm not going to promote them and try to, give them I'm not going to do that, man, when I already know that you don't want to see me progress. That's stupid. But the coach inside of me that want to see people do well, like Keith Brown, I want to see Keith Brown. I would love to see Keith Brown go 2,000 subs within a month. I would love to see it. I would love to see Keith Brown surpass me because it's coach is like a mentor. See, the coach and the mentor in me want to see people that I help. I want to see them do better than me. See, I always want that. I always want that. I don't want to be in a position where I feel like I got some ego. Even when I interview fighters, people say, man, we don't even know who this fighter is. Why are you interviewing them? Because I don't have a damn ego. I don't care to have an ego. I interview anybody that's got a dream about going somewhere. I interview them. I don't care. They don't have to be any. They don't have to be. You don't have to be at a status quo in life. You can be the poorest person on earth. You can have one fight under your belt, and I will still interview you because that's who I want to see shine. I want to see these fighters shine, and then vice versa. I do interviews, and this is crazy. I do interviews for a lot of up and coming fighters. A lot of interviews, and I'm gonna tell you, they will automatically, man. I promote them, and then they'll turn around and promote my channel to people on their social media. They'll do it. But it's like, see, people that want to see you do well, people that really, truly want to see you do well, they will promote you. Jealous people don't do that. Now, the next spirit that will tell you the truth, or the next emotion that will invoke truth, is the emotion of depression. It's depression. Depressed people, they don't really care anymore. So they'll tell you exactly what they're thinking because they don't care. They don't want to be here. And so them telling you the truth about anything, it ain't gonna hurt them, because depressed people, they want to see other people hurt. Depressed people don't want to see anybody. Depressed people want everybody to do bad just like they are. Miserable. And I'm telling you now, everybody on earth, everybody, you can't tell me that if you've been living longer than 15, you have been depressed. I don't even want to hear that. I ain't never been depressed. Yeah, everybody gets depression, a bout of it. At least once. At least once in your life, up to where you are now, you have been. Depressed people will tell you the truth. The spirit of depression. And it's very serious, because they will kick so much truth to you that they don't care if they hurt your feelings or not. See, an angry person, they'll tell you the truth and won't care, but then see, after they calm down, they'll realize what they did, and then they'll be like, I shouldn't have said that. That's what an angry person will do. A depressed person, they ain't finna do that. They ain't gonna do it. But you got to start really listening to people to figure out what they're doing. And some people don't mean you no harm. Some people don't mean you no good. And some people, they mean you all the good in the world. And I've had to just listen to people talk. Listen to them. Listen to what they say to try to decipher and discern, what's going on. But the evil within. See, the evil within, it rises in these people, man. And I'm going to tell you what makes a person have an evil within. If they know what you stand for, and if they badmouth you personally, now they can, badmouth your opinion. That's not a personal attack. But if that person knows exactly what you stand for, if they know what you stand, they know where your heart is. And if they still badmouth you, or if they still want to attack you personally, that person is evil. Especially if they know that what you stand for is righteous. If they know that you're righteous, and if they know that you try to stand for good, maybe you may not always get there, but if they know that that's your endeavor, that's your heart's desire, they're evil. And see, evil, demonically filled people, they try to cause confusion. They try to cause chaos. That's what they do. That's what they try to do. And they're not going to support you. They're going to try to tear down every single thing that you try to do. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all interacting with people who got demonic chaos spirits in them. And those people, you're not going to grow if you're constantly around those type of people. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you achieve levels that you're trying to get to. You got to start discerning. You got to do a lot more listening. And I know it's easy, man, to just talk. It's easy to talk a lot and just, say it. It's so easy. But when you start discerning and when you start listening, I'm talking about listening intently, you'll begin to understand what it is about the person you need to know. And then you'll avoid having people around you. See, you'll start avoiding these darn people. That's Julia Butt. Sorry. You'll start avoiding these people. You'll start avoiding some of the things, man, that they're doing, because you don't want their negative energy and you don't want that spirit. See, demons, I'm going to tell you what demons are like leeches. You interact, you touch somebody, you hug somebody, you kiss somebody, you do anything, or if you're even in the same arena and you spending quality time with a person that's demon filled, you become the same way. And you get those same demons. You will get those demons. They will enter you. You don't want to become that. So stop entertaining the evil within. You can't do it. You can't do it. And start recognizing the 3 emotions that trigger the truth. You got to. But I've already learned. So now I know. Now I know exactly who's for me. And some people, I just let them just talk. I just let them just say and think they are. But, my brain's always working. My brain is always working, and I'm always thinking. And I just listen. But I do want to thank those of y'all that come through, man, and y'all really show your support. Like guys like TJ347, Guitar Babe 21, Wildest Moments. I mean, Bad Boy Perez, Maureen Rayno, y'all don't even know she be coming around. She be coming through. They show, TC Johnson, Dennis Espinoza. I mean, it's the hardcore group, Mary Thomas. Okay, the very hardcore group that support this channel. And I've always said that even if this channel becomes, even if I grow to be like huge, I only care about those 12 to 13 people that we interact in that live stream. That's it. I care about y'all. Like, I'm not saying I don't care about everybody, but you know what? People like Wildest Moments, people like TJ, they were around when I was like at 1,000 subs. Like they were there. They were right there. Like they were just there, leaving, constructive comments. And we didn't always agree, but they were right there, So I if I had 1 million people in a live stream, I'll be looking for TC Johnson, TJ347, okay? I would be looking for them. Wildest Moments, Guitar Babe 21, Mary Thomas. I'll be looking for them, because those are people that they've held it down. They didn't mind coming on and holding it down, and just doing that. So Keith, I hope this get kind of helps you understand, man. You're in for a long road, man. You're in for a long road. My question to you is, man, hey, mentally, because see, boxing in the gym is one thing, but see, online warfare, that's another mental. It's a whole nother mental capacity. But I think you're ready. And I think you can do a good job, man. Just don't get frustrated. Just don't get frustrated and just keep going, man. Don't let nothing frustrate you. Just do it. And do it with all your passion and do it with all your heart, man. You make a video, man, do it with your heart. You don't have to follow a status quo, man. You just follow the Keith quo. But as a whole, I discern those all the time. And you know what? I know people. I talk to people. But that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris, and I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.